People continue to show up just to pay their respects before the event even begins. You can see that the workers are actually getting ready to erect this memorial wall that people will be coming by all afternoon to leave their memories, pay their respects to Mike Ilitch. Of course, of all the people that have come by, none seem to be a bigger fan than Bud Somerville.
Best thing that happened in Detroit.
Bud Somerville knew the celebration for Mike Ilitch's life wouldn't begin until 1 today. That didn't stop him from showing up hours early. As construction crews built a wall for fans to leave memories, Bud shared his own with me. He has a history with Ilitch that stretches back decades.
Mike was just Mike, like I said, would come out and sit with us.
Bud recalls a time when Mike Ilitch wasn't the leader of the teams that are plastered across his chest and hat. Then he was a kid riding a bike to the first ever Little Caesars.
It was awesome. He would come out and talk to us when nobody was coming for pizza. He would come out and sit with us, and it was great. He was just Mike back then, but good Lord, look at him now. I mean, he's Mike Ilitch. I mean, he's just practically the king of Detroit.
And now the stage is set for the first of many goodbyes. Whether it's the Little Caesars brand, the Tigers, the Red Wings, everyone, it seems, is missing Mike Ilitch. And today will be the day people finally have an outlet to say goodbye. And of course, you can't talk about the sports without talking about the buildings that he built with those sports and the buildings that aren't even connected. When you take a look at the statue here, you get the idea why they're holding it here. Everybody has their own memories. When you come to Comerica, taking your picture there, that is now going to be the site where they say goodbye today. You can see the work continues. I will tell you, I got a little bit of a sneak peek of what this is going to look like because they started to actually put up what looks like a large blanket almost that had Mike Ilitch on it. They took it down for the time being, but we expect that to be back up at 1 o'clock. Hundreds of people expected to come down here. As we said, people have already stopped by, and just behind the walls are actually already laying flowers. We'll have more on that story throughout the day. We're live in Detroit. Matthew Smith, 7 Action News.
Thanks a lot, Matt. He certainly meant a lot to Detroit. Here's some more information on the public visitation for Mike Ilitch. It'll happen at the Fox Theater Wednesday from noon to 8 p.m. It's a public viewing in the grand lobby of the historic building that Mr. Ilitch and his wife Marion fully restored. Make sure to stay with 7 Action News and WXYZ.com for continuing coverage as we honor the legend who meant so much to the city of Detroit.